Today, Los Angeles County officials confirmed 11 people have been killed in the devastating wildfires there, though they still expect that number to grow as crews are able to access more areas. 180,000 people remain under evacuation orders, and some 12,000 structures have been scorched. The sliver of hope tonight, firefighters are starting to make marginal progress in containing the fires as the hurricane-force winds that helped spark them earlier this week have died down some ahead of the weekend. The Palisades fire, which has burned more than 20,000 acres, is 8% contained. The Eaton fire has burned nearly 14,000 acres and is 3% contained. A curfew is in effect for the areas around those two fires as law enforcement continues to deal with looting at some homes. Meanwhile, people looking to get assistance from FEMA are running into issues getting their claims in.
Yesterday we announced that FEMA has set up a website, and I'm seeing that people are filling out the form and being denied. I'm following up on that to find out what is going on. Because it is completely mind-boggling to me that people who have lost everything are filling out a form as told and then are getting an immediate denial.
Well, as they work to contain multiple large fires, one major issue for firefighters that they're running into is how much water is available to put them out.
In many brush fires, we run out of water, and we anticipate that because of the supply demand. There's so many firefighters tapping into a limited supply of water.
Okay, so to get around this, fire crews have to make some tough choices. One of the ways they're doing this is by using water from the Pacific Ocean. Crews battling the Palisades fire are leaning on 2 water bombing planes from Canada to scoop up the salt water and then drop it on the flames below. Now, this seems like a perfect solution to the issue of not enough water. I mean, you're not going to run out of water in the Pacific, right? But experts say salt water is not as effective fighting fires as fresh water. Fresh water has a higher cooling capacity compared to salt water, making it better at absorbing heat and putting the fire out. Salt water also corrodes firefighting equipment, and the salt can absorb into the soil after the water evaporates, bringing up a lot of environmental concerns down the road. Okay, we are also seeing the first photos of Oregon fire crews on the ground in Los Angeles County today after they finished the roughly 1,000-mile trip down there yesterday. The 300 firefighters and 75 engines assigned to the Palisades fire began work this morning. They will be monitoring for hot spots along with CAL FIRE and other state and federal agencies. They'll be in Los Angeles for a minimum of 2 weeks, but the stay could be extended. Now, this deployment of Oregon firefighters is one of the largest out-of-state responses ever. Okay, so a few of you also wrote in with questions about Oregon firefighters heading down to help out in LA. A viewer named Janine wrote that Nehalem Bay Fire District was dispatched to California, but that they were, quote, stopped at the border of California because their fire truck does not meet emission standards. With all of the devastation and minimal resources, it seems appalling that an exception in a catastrophic disaster would not be made. Well, according to the Nehalem fire chief, their crews were not stopped for an emissions test. And according to the Oregon State Fire Marshal's office, that's misinformation that's being spread on social media. We're told there are not any emissions testing happening at the border for fire crews. A viewer named Joe had a similar question about Oregon's crews needing to stop before getting to Los Angeles.
I've heard that fire trucks going to California from Oregon have to go through CAL FIRE inspections, safety inspections. To me, that just seems like a waste of time. Could you check on that for me?
So in that case, the answer is yes. The Nehalem chief said their crews stopped in Sacramento for a standard inspection, and the State Fire Marshal's office gave us a statement confirming that for all of Oregon strike teams. It reads, the teams completed a routine safety check with CAL FIRE in Sacramento. These inspections ensure all engines on an emergency scene are equipped, mechanically sound, and able to respond. This ensures our #1 priority of a safe deployment for our firefighters. So if you've seen other claims on social media regarding Oregon crews and the LA fires, send them our way and we'll try to answer them for you. Email the story at kgw.com or call and leave us a voicemail, 503-226-5090. And remember, KGW is teaming up with the American Red Cross to support wildfire victims in Southern California. And you can donate by scanning that QR code right there on your screen or visit kgw.com. You can also donate at any U.S. bank branch. And your donations help the Red Cross shelter and feed evacuees and reunite loved ones separated by the fires. Stick with us. We're back right after this.